Halloween is truly a wonderful time of the year. With spooky season comes the pumpkin patches, hay rides, the great haunted houses open up, immersing people into the creepy atmosphere, and with the season comes the gaming representation as well. So today, we're going to be admiring the great Halloween celebrations in video games that you could check out today. The Simpsons Hit and Run is a ridiculously underrated game. It's a fantastic parody of the Grand Theft Auto games that is empowered by its world of Springfield and references to the show. The final level of the game, which takes place on October 31st, has a prominent Halloween vibe and it's awesome. The general map is full of decorations and ghosts with cobwebs everywhere. It's dark outside and the windows have orange lighting. Zombies are walking around. Ghost cars are out on the streets. The game has collectibles, and in this particular level, they're all references to stories in the horror space. You're able to purchase spooky vehicles. In Bart's room, his bed is an evil-looking clown. And finally, there's a glorious UFO floating above the school's playground. At this point of the game, you can even get a Donut Homer skin. The Simpsons Hit and Run is an awesome game that needs to get remastered. And it ends with an awesome Halloween section that is still worth checking out to this day. If there's a conversation on video game Halloween events, then Fortnite's Fortnitemares is sure to be included. Love it or hate it, Fortnite is a game that constantly gets support from Epic and only gets more and more advanced as time goes on. In 2017, Fortnite first began their Fortnitemares celebration, adding cosmetics and a pumpkin rocket launcher. This year, Alan Wake joins the game through the item shop alongside Jack Skellington and Michael Myers, the boogeyman himself. I mean, that's just wild. Jack Skellington is a character I see every Halloween on people's lawns, a major Disney character. And Michael Myers, man, he's one of the staples of the holiday. If you told me 10 years ago that Batman, The Rock, and Michael Myers will all be in a game together, I wouldn't believe you. In terms of gameplay, the pumpkin rocket launcher is back, along with the witch broom item and the new wood stake shotgun. The horde rush mode is back, where players fight waves of zombie-like creatures. The battle bus is once again dressed up for Halloween, and the tier 100 of the battle pass is a vampire, which perfectly goes with the spooky theme. The map isn't abundantly decorated this time around, but it's an event that's still worth checking out to get into that Halloween spirit. It wouldn't be far-fetched to say Overwatch has gone downhill since the release of the second game. The classic loot boxes were replaced with the less exciting battle passes and an item shop with overpriced skins. But a major part of Overwatch has to be their annual event, Halloween Terror. It began in 2016 with the addition of Junkenstein's Revenge, a PvE wave-based mode where Zomnics attempt to break down the door the four players were protecting, trying to get through. It was the first bit of PvE content for Overwatch, and it was a great surprise to all who played. Last year's Halloween Terror added a new mode, Wrath of the Bride, a sequel to Junkenstein's Revenge. This year in Overwatch 2, the whole season surrounds Halloween, with a spooky battle pass full of cosmetics consistent with the theme. Blizzard has added a third limited time game mode to Halloween Terror, Trials of Sanctuary, which is a Diablo-themed experience that is also a co-op PvE mode like the other two. The overall game added 21 challenges that, when completed, rewards players for their accomplishments across the three modes. Overwatch's Halloween Terror 2023 has the most amount of content by far, and it seems worth it to check it out. One mission in Spider-Man PS4 has a great Halloween party. It takes place at the campus of Peter's former school, Empire State University. The students have great costumes on, and this party is also used as a way to celebrate the hero's world. There's many dressed up as Spider-Man, one guy just has the mask, many have entire outfits based on the classic suit, some are dressed up as the villains we know and love, and among these are costumes of villains that aren't actually in the game themselves. There's a lady dressed up as Mysterio that Spider-Man needs to talk to for the mission, and she runs into a hall of mirrors. Then the main person Spider-Man needs to talk to is dressed as the Lizard. All the costumes seem to be inspired by the classic comic book versions, and they're nice to see represented here. Overall, it takes place at night with a lot of orange lighting. Jack-o'-lanterns and other Halloween decorations are abundant. Many are dressed up in costumes that are not Spider-Man related as well. There's a good variety, and it's clear Insomniac took their time with this one. It's a glorious Halloween party, and it was nice to see in Spider-Man PS4's main story. Finally, Call of Duty is a prominent force in the gaming world, and of course, they celebrate Halloween in a major way. The series first began their newer format of Halloween events in Modern Warfare 2019 with the Haunting of Verdansk, an event that affected the game's multiplayer in Warzone. In the shop, they added Leatherface and Jigsaw skins, and in Warzone, when you died, you would return as a zombie with supernatural abilities. There was even the potential to get jump scared when opening up chests. It was wild. This year, the event is just titled The Haunting and affects Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. In Warzone, there's a swamp creature, the Butcher from Diablo, a ghost train, a pharaoh, and a UFO. They're all just scattered around the map. And fun fact, if you defeat the UFO, it drops an alien corpse that looks exactly like the one Mexico unveiled. In multiplayer, there's a zombie infected mode, and 2 maps got a makeover for Halloween. The first is El Asilo, which now has a neat Day of the Dead vibe, and the second map is Embassy, which now is set at night with lots of eerie green lighting and a zombie apocalypse aesthetic. The game's current season is heavily influenced by Halloween as well, specifically focusing on the character of Spawn. Jump scares have returned, but here they'll even pop up when you're just browsing through the battle pass. In the shop, they have Skeletor from He-Man, Ash from the Evil Dead series, Lilith from Diablo, a Hellsing operator, and more that go with the theme. Call of Duty for years has celebrated Halloween, and this year is certainly no exception. Those are just a few suggestions on what to play this spooky season, but of course, play what you want to play. After all, Spider-Man 2 just dropped the other day, and I know many are enjoying that right now, myself included. But that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.